Episode 84. Welcome back. My name is Jackson Davis, and Gameday Everyday.
I'm
What's
Tyler
up?
Gus. Let's get into it.
Wait, stop. Stop.
You're not doing it?
Oh, no. But, hey, I'm actually surprised that you actually cooperated with an intro, so that's actually amazing. So let's give him a round of applause.
So back to the topic at hand.
So welcome back. Episode 84. Closer and closer to episode 100.
Week-long break?
I know, it's
up?
gonna be nice, Gus. Any plans?
No.
Like, no? Oh, okay.
Probably
All right.
work out. I mean, it's okay.
Right. Dude, my mom, she bought a big bag of Easter eggs, whatever, Reese's.
Oh,
Went through like 14 of those.
buy one, get one free right now, too.
Yeah, nice. But no, I went through 14 of those after I played basketball last night, and I almost threw up.
No, they're really good after track, too, because
Yeah.
I burn everything.
Mhm.
So
For sure. But hey, welcome back. I guess we'll hop right into some NCAA. Kentucky loses to Tennessee. This, I wouldn't say, I mean, is it a must-win game?
No.
No.
But is it a concerning loss? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't want to start losing games at the end of the year like this,
Right.
especially against teams like Tennessee. Nonetheless, you're at home in Rupp Arena, where honestly, this year you guys have struggled, I feel like, more in Rupp Arena,
Yeah.
if anything. I mean, what, Eastern Kentucky? Or Evansville or whatever?
Yeah,
his name?
Evansville beat us at the beginning.
Yeah.
Brownsville, I don't know.
Where'd Brownsville come
I
from?
don't know.
But, yeah, so it's been a rough year, and
Mhm.
Tyrese Maxey played well against Tennessee. It's just, it wasn't enough, and honestly, Tennessee is just a way bigger team, and they bodied you guys most of the time.
Right, yeah.
And they just had shots
Dude,
falling
that's
for 'em.
honestly what we need. We need height. So I think next recruiting class, we need to start looking at the height, more centers, more forwards. I mean, we usually get the really good guards, so.
Big win for Tennessee, though. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
they're definitely on the bubble right now. And as of right now, it just seems like everyone's on the bubble.
Mhm.
Speaking of two teams on the bubble, we had OU versus Texas this past weekend. Or not past weekend, past Tuesday. I was watching Super Tuesday and the Celtics Nets game. So I was constantly switching channels and all that, and I was watching the game because UT, if you haven't heard recently in the last episode, 4 straight wins coming into this game.
No, yeah, it's
Really
great.
big, fighting for the bubble spot.
Mhm.
OU, same record, same conference record, 18-10, 8-8 in the conference. However, I was watching this game. I switched back, and OU's got 2 free throws. They're up by 2.
Mhm.
This is the first free throw. This is the second. Get the rebound. Matt Coleman, the man himself, our leading scorer this year.
Yeah.
3-pointer off the glass.
I wonder if he called bank.
He called game.
Okay.
All right.
Paul Pierce
Pierce
reference.
quote,
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was a huge win for UT, and now I think they have a 70% chance to make the tournament
Dude, that's
just from
awesome.
that win.
That's great.
So it's huge.
Yeah, that's great for UT,
5
man.
straight wins, and you're going to be playing against a weak Oklahoma State team this Saturday.
Yep, but then they're going to play against if they make the tournament, I feel like they're going to play like a,
We'll run the table at the tournament. Honestly, anyone can win the tournament this year.
dude, but UT
I feel like Brigham Young
isn't one.
can win the tournament.
No!
BYU beat Gonzaga.
Oh, so? It's one game.
They beat Gonzaga by like 20. What do you mean?
That can happen. The Warriors lost by 20 multiple times last season. Multiple
See
times.
the Warriors?
Yes.
That's an NBA team. They play
At
80.
home. It's basketball. It's the same
No,
difference.
the Warriors play an 82-game season, along with a 7-game playoff series.
Just saying, it's one game.
These guys play 30
Dude,
games.
okay, but I'm just saying, nobody was concerned about the
then play a
Warriors when they
tournament
lost
one
by
week,
20 points.
And then after that, they wait a
To
week
somebody.
and then play another tournament. It's completely different.
I'm just
Don't
saying,
compare.
it's basketball.
Yeah.
You could lose one game.
Yeah, my rec team the other day, we won 10 straight. It's basketball. It's same thing as the Warriors. They went on a hot streak too. We're just as good. That's basically what you're saying right now.
We were the Warriors yesterday. Yeah. The original squad and Ryan. Dude, we were dominating.
It's besides the point. I'm saying you can't compare the two because it's not just basketball. It's a complete difference.
I
These
was
guys
getting in
don't-
buckets, though.
Another big difference is they don't get paid $300 million contracts.
Okay, that too. But I'm just saying basketball.
also touching into another subject,
It's
but
one.
yeah.
It's one game. Okay, Gonzaga is a good team, well-round team. They're obviously not going to let BYU beat them by 20 points
It's
again.
besides the point. The main point here is everyone has been beaten this year and a bad loss to a bad team
Yeah,
or somewhat a decent team.
yeah.
There's no clear-cut winner this year. And honestly, the
Nobody
only
knows.
team that's looked like it's cut away from the rest is probably Kansas.
Yeah.
And now Azubuike is out for the year. So in this case, or is he out for the year? I saw he was injured.
I mean, I think he'll probably
I
be out for a few weeks.
I think he was out for the year. But if not, then that's great for Kansas. If so, Kansas is done for.
He's done. Hey, I mean that's great. And, and Kentucky is very underrated. Everybody's saying, "Oh, they're probably gonna lose in the 16 or 32." Like, no,
Main point is,
we can
I'm
go to the
excited for
Final
March
Four.
Madness.
No,
This is
yeah,
gonna be good.
this is gonna be great. There's gonna be a lot of
No,
close games.
sadly, no big names, but it's gonna be
That's what
interesting.
makes it fun.
No Cole Anthony, no Anthony
I
Edwards.
don't care about Cole Anthony, so he's trash. Anyway, moving on. Moving on to some NBA, as Gus was speaking about Chris LeVert.
Karras,
Karis LeVert,
I can't believe that
the
now.
Brooklyn Nets versus the Celtics. It was a big game. He dropped a career high 51 points. He was hooping.
No Kyrie, obviously, for the rest of the year
And
now for the
also, yeah,
Nets.
and without Kevin Durant also, and that's great. He tweeted after the game thanking, wait, Karis, wait, right? Yeah, thanking Karis for a great show as he sat on the bench and watched him.
Who, Katie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
Katie's
like,
the man when it comes to his teammates.
yeah,
But
he's loyal.
yeah, I've liked Karis LeVert for a long time. I think he's a great scorer, and I've
Yeah.
seen him play forever now. This Nets team, honestly, nothing really changed from last year's team except for D'Angelo Russell, your all-star, being gone. However, I mean, this team still has the potential to make the 8 seed. I mean, as of right now, they are in the 8 seed, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, they are.
They're playing pretty well, and Spencer Dinwiddie, he's pretty good too. The man who signed that stock contract or whatever.
Stock.
But he's a very smart dude. Jared Allen, who, as I've said before, one of my favorite players. Incredible shot blocker.
No, they're 7th seed.
Would you look at that? Oh, yeah, because they officially passed the Magic.
Yep.
Which amazes me that the Magic are in the 8th seed. Shows how garbage the East is.
Yeah.
Wizards are in the 9th seed, which is even worse.
22 wins. Wow.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's carrying.
He needs to leave.
But yeah, so that was a really big win for the Nets, and especially against the Celtics team, which is looking like, they're playing their hottest basketball right now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, without Kemba Walker in multiple games and stuff. It's pretty impressive in its own right.
Mm-hmm.
And Karis LeVert, he balled out, came up clutch.
Oh my gosh, dude, the Pelicans fell so far.
Really?
Jeez.
Oh,
The 12th
yeah.
seed now.
But, I mean, look how far back they are from the 8th seed.
3 games, yeah. Or like 4 games, 4 or 5 games.
Looks like 5 games. But, yeah. So, yeah. Moving on. Speaking of the Pelicans, fighting for that 8th seed.
Yep.
Last night we had a really big game played in Dallas at the old American Airlines Center.
Luca's house, yeah.
I would say Dirk's house, but okay.
I mean, it is
Yeah.
Dirk's house, but I mean,
But all right.
for now, as Luca's dominating,
Um,
it's his house.
last night Luka wasn't the only man who dominated. We talked about before. There was big concerns over the chemistry between Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis, the star power forward for the team, and they haven't really been clicking this year. They don't usually play well
No.
when they're both on the court together.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't say anything about their friendship. They're great
No,
friends,
yeah.
and they get along well off the court.
There's just different players. Luca
Yeah.
needs to shoot the ball, and he's more of a ball-dominant guy.
However, last night I saw what I wanted to see from those two on the court. Kristaps Porzingis, 34 points, 5 blocks, I'm pretty sure. And then
I think that's 6.
5.
6 or 5?
You have the stats right there. But yeah, so it was a really close game. Zion had 21, but didn't really play much of a factor, I feel like. Go back.
What the hell? Where's the blocks?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't have
Yeah, it
advanced
doesn't even
stats.
show it.
But Luka also had a triple-double and officially passed the man, the drunk, the legend, Jason Kidd.
Oh yeah, for the most triple doubles
Most
in
triple
Mavs
doubles
history.
in Mavs history, which is
Mhm.
pretty impressive, especially for a guy who's played under 600 or around 600 games for the Mavs, which is
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's pretty wild. You
And
don't
he's only
usually
20 years old.
he's only been here for 2 seasons.
20 years old.
Not even 2 seasons, a year and a half.
Yeah, I know.
But he's really been balling out, and that's a huge deal. I feel like I feel like it's not really getting much talk about it,
Hmm.
but it's whatever. The main point is we don't care about the triple doubles. We just want to see
No,
wins.
yeah,
And
we just want to see wins.
we
Yeah.
saw that last night from Luka. Came in clutch in OT.
Hmm.
Really close game. Nico Melli hit that game-tying
Dude,
three.
that was nasty.
But
But dude, no. Also a big thing from the game. Luca also took some ankles as well.
sorry, Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
Drew
that was
Holiday is an
nasty.
incredible player.
No,
Don't get me
yeah.
wrong. He's an all-star caliber player. But last night he got tossed.
Oh yeah. So Maxi Kleber had 5 blocks. Kristaps had 5 blocks as
So,
well.
yeah, I was right.
Cool, because I think we had like 11 blocks at halftime.
I just like how the leading rebounder is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he had 17.
17 rebounds and then 10
Jeez.
assists. He's leading assists.
Yeah, in the nightly leaders.
Also, Terrence Ross, 35 points, no
Mhm.
rebounds, no assists, no blocks, no steals.
Selfish. Wow.
He basically played. Who was it that did that?
I have no idea. It's
I think Trevor Ariza.
Trevor Ariza did that.
That sounds like something.
Dude,
he would
Colin Sexton had a hell of a night last night too,
Yeah,
dropping
41
41.
points.
That's his career high.
do.
So
Young bull. But yeah.
I mean, still trash, but I mean, it's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah. So Julius Randle balled out the other night for the Knicks, and that wasn't even the biggest topic from the Knicks fandom and the Knicks culture. Spike Lee, Knicks super fan.
Yep.
Incredible director. He's made a couple of great films. He is by far one of the Knicks' biggest diehard fans. He's gone to every game courtside. He's paid so much to that team. He honestly probably funds the team at this point. But yeah, there's a huge controversy now where James Dolan apparently didn't let him go on the elevator where, usually guys like Spike Lee would go on.
Yeah.
And Spike Lee was not happy with that. Granted, I wouldn't be happy with that either if I'm paying, essentially millions of dollars to this team
Every year.
for tickets. But and nonetheless, to stick with their garbage every year.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I wouldn't pay millions to watch a team filled with Julius Randle and not Bobby Portis, but like Taj Gibson.
Yeah, and Kevin Knox.
And Kevin Knox is okay.
Yeah.
He's garbage on defense though. But yeah, and Spike Lee was not happy about this and said he's no longer going to attend Knicks games for the rest of the year.
Dude, that sucks, man. Like, James Dolan, that's how bad you are. You just lost.
You've lost the love of Spike Lee.
Yeah, and
Which
that's your
I
biggest
didn't think was
fan.
possible.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't like Spike Lee?
I mean, it's Spike Lee.
It's Spike Lee.
Yeah,
You
like,
can't not like the guy.
He's a man. Like, he's dope. Yeah.
I'm a
It's
huge
cool.
Reggie Miller fan. Like, I love
Yeah,
Reggie Miller.
I love
but,
Reggie.
But in even their rivalry, I still don't hate Spike
Spike,
Lee.
yeah, no, yeah.
It's Spike Lee.
Dude, that time was exciting.
He's more than a director. He's a character in the NBA. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's just always been there for the Knicks.
No, yeah, but dude, for sure, like, Dolan, like, this is just another step in you ruining the Knicks. You've made this team trash for 25 plus years, and now you just lost your biggest fan ever. And, like, that's a lot of money out of the drain. And just, I think the Knicks are slowly falling away,
I'm
fading
in full
away.
support of Dolan leaving. I think he should just sell the team automatically.
Yeah.
I did like the hiring of Leon Rose, their new president or whatever.
Yeah.
He was really good hiring. He said that he's not going to do many press conferences or anything because he just likes to stay behind the doors and do his own thing,
I like that.
which hopefully that means that he's decent.
Yeah.
But better than Phil Jackson, hopefully. Yeah, I'm excited for that hire. I think it's definitely going to make some changes for the Knicks roster, for the better at least. While their guys' contracts that they signed last year have an option where they could just get rid of them after this year.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting, and I could definitely see them trading some guys.
Yeah,
too,
for
making
sure.
some moves.
But the Knicks just, I guess, is hanging there. Yeah, there's really not much for the Knicks can do.
Another big topic of debate.
Yes, it's great.
We had the San Antonio Spurs. Now, you're probably wondering, Tyler, who cares about the Spurs? They're not good anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's some news. Becky Hammond, she's been the assistant for 6 years now for the San Antonio Spurs.
Won a championship.
And a G League champion.
Yes.
Or not, Summer League championship, coached by her.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty incredible in its own right.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
great.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
she led her
achievable.
own team.
Yeah, she ran everything. But, yeah, she's been around forever. However, Tim Duncan, been here for, what, a year?
Mm-hmm.
And granted, Tim Duncan knows Pop's system.
Yeah, dude, he played for him for 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. So I can understand why they put Tim Duncan over Becky Hammond for the starting head coach while Pop was out that game. But I feel like Becky Hammond should have been given her chance.
Oh no,
And I don't think
for
it's
sure.
I don't think it's a matter. I don't care if she makes history or not. That, don't get me wrong, it would be great for
Yeah.
for women, but that time will come later.
Yeah.
At this point, I think it should have just been done because she's had the personnel. She knows how to run a system. She's was an incredible player in the
No,
WNBA.
yeah, for sure.
Sadly, didn't win a title, but it just
She knows the game of basketball.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's obviously she's pretty
Yeah.
knowledgeable. I just think it should have been her time to shine. I
Yeah,
don't know.
for sure.
And don't get me wrong, Tim Duncan, he got his win or whatever.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, I think Duncan after the game, whatever he said, like it wasn't just me. It was obviously like Becky too. Like he said, he had her help, whatever.
yeah,
So
and he pulled the pop method where he was like, "Are we talking about the game here?"
yeah. God, I don't like
doesn't-
his hair though. He needs to cut that off.
At least he's no longer wearing what you're wearing, those jorts anymore.
What's wrong with jorts?
I'm just saying, jorts aren't.
Jorts are. I'm bringing them back.
All right, moving
Yeah,
on.
I got a bunch of compliments today.
We talking about moves and stuff like that. We also had a move in the NFL. You know, it's kind of that dry part of the year. We're after the combine, before the draft, so
Yeah.
not much to really wait for except pro days. But AJ Bouye, former Pro Bowler from the Texans and now on the Jaguars, or formerly on the Jaguars, signed for that huge contract. Obviously, Jaguars, they have a good reputation of signing guys to big contracts and not really paying
No.
off. Blake Bortles, Nick Foles. But, you know, Barry Church.
Okay, hold on. Nick Foles was injured.
Nick Foles got
Stop
benched
it.
over Gardner
Stop
Minshew
it.
when he was healthy.
Oh God, dude.
When he was healthy, they were like, you know what? Nick Foles still isn't good enough.
He was balling out before he got injured, and then he got injured. And dude,
could
he's
see
obviously
them-
not going to be the same this year.
Nick Foles hasn't done anything, and when he did play, he was not good.
No, but dude,
He looked like Kansas City Chiefs Nick Foles, which not a good look. Last I checked. But yeah, Nick Foles not a good quarterback, or at least not the money that they paid him.
yes, okay, that I can agree with.
Barry Church was also a bad signing for them back in the day too, because Barry Church was not at his prime age.
No,
I don't
but
know why
I
they
mean-
paid him for all that money.
He was good for us.
So they've notoriously, well, yeah, obviously, but they've
Yeah.
notoriously been known for having bad contracts, and AJ Bouye was one of those contracts. Now, AJ Bouye, you know, they were thinking about cutting him. However, the Broncos, instead of waiting for him to be cut, they're like, you know what? Let's just trade for him.
Come on in.
And the Broncos traded a 4th-round pick for him.
Shut up, Desmond.
Well, they traded a 4th-round pick for him, and I don't know why you call that Desmond like that.
I don't know.
But yeah, they traded a 4th-round pick, which I think is insanely high for a guy that was about to get cut off a roster.
Hey, they still think he has a lot of talent. They're taking a gamble.
I mean, yeah, the Broncos aren't bad now with Drew
Yeah.
Lock. Ever since they put in Drew Lock, they won like 5 in a row or something like that, which is
And
pretty
I mean,
impressive.
and I mean, their defense is solid.
Von Miller and Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, it's solid. So
And then Derek Wolf's going to be coming back off that injury, along with, you know, Todd Davis. No, not Matthew. But,
shout out Todd, Boswell Pioneers.
and also Chris Harris, too.
Yeah,
Chris Harris
no,
is another
but
solid corner.
I mean, obviously, I think if they get healthy enough, whatever, everybody comes back, they can be a playoff team in the AFC.
And if you're wondering why I know so much about the Broncos, it's because half of my family are Broncos fans. So
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, but also I guess in Bronco news, I mean I don't consider Peyton Manning a Bronco, but did you see that he's going to be possibly going on Monday Night Football? Yeah,
And I've
that'd be cool.
heard there's going to be a trade made between commentators where Al Michaels from, you know, NBC's Sunday Night Football
Yeah.
will be traded to ESPN.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
He's been traded before, too, for
Yeah.
a cartoon character. Or, like, the rights to a cartoon
Oh,
character.
really? That's cool.
I don't know if I would feel about being traded for a cartoon character's rights, but
I mean, yeah, but dude, that's
it's like
kind
getting
of
traded for a donkey in the NFL. I don't know.
yeah. No,
Like,
but
like Gus the donkey, you know?
that's cool though. But I haven't seen Peyton Manning like call a game or just like being that in the booth. So that'd be pretty cool. And see how he compares to Tony Romo, because Tony Romo's he's a god in the booth. So
Best Hispanic commentator of all time.
What?
Tony Romo.
what?
He's Mexican, you know that, right?
Nah,
Yeah. You can Google it right now if you
I
want.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, he looks more white than anything.
Okay, I don't think you really grasp the concept here. There are white Hispanics, but
Do you think he speaks fluent?
no. He was born here. He's just
He just has Hispanic in his blood.
yes, he's just part Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Shout out Romo. So yeah, moving on. Liverpool falls to Chelsea in the FA Cup as their woes continue.
Say Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Whatever. Oh yeah,
It's
I
just like a
forgot the
normal
A
name.
silent.
Yeah. But yeah, FA Cup. Chelsea was obviously an underdog here. Liverpool has been kind of they've been sliding recently. They lost to Atletico, and then of course they lost to Watford the other day for their first loss in the Premier League. Jurgen Klopp.
Klopp.
He's an interesting character.
He is, yeah.
But he was not happy, and
Oh my lord! Stop! Y'all are yelling, bro. We can hear y'all from out here, man.
well, there you
Want to
go.
fight? Yeah.
Welcome to Gameday Everyday. But
I felt like he was actually hurt about that. Like I thought he was being serious.
I don't know. But Chelsea did get the win here, 2-0. Huge upset in the FA Cup, especially for a Liverpool team that thought they were gonna, win another cup at least. And now that they're out of the FA Cup and they lost the Carabao Cup, all they can win right now is the Premier League
Yeah.
and the Champions League if they come back against Atletico.
Yeah.
So Marcos Alonso played really great in this game, and yeah.
It's great. Moving on. The Stars lose in overtime to the Oilers.
Another overtime loss. Gotta love this team.
Your team sucks.
All right, moving on. No, we lost an OT against the Oilers.
Yeah, it's always.
I mean, we're already kind of primed for the playoffs, but it would be nice to have a higher seed. And I've already stated this multiple times. We could scrap it. Now, this is the big one, and that is. Jackson, what are you searching?
I'm just looking. Just continue the show.
Okay.
All right.
But so ESPN came out with this new All Access thing, and I like it. It's they start miking up players during spring training games, just while they're at bat and stuff, and while they're playing on the field.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this?
What? Oh.
Wow, way to listen. All right.
Okay, no. I actually.
I can't say you listen more than my dad. All right.
Oh.
But,
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
continue.
All right, no, but honestly though, I actually do like the mic'd up though, cause I saw a guy on the Mets. He was talking about his dog or whatever, about him and his
Pete Alonso.
Yeah, he was talking about his dog and stuff. I mean, that's cool. You can see their personalities, whatever. And
My favorite was Anthony Rizzo.
No, yeah.
When he was he was at bat, and then he was like, someone bang a trash can.
Someone bang a
and
trash
then
can
he hit a fastball.
he hit the ball.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but that's great. We see the personality of the players, the humor, whatever, and like they're talking to the commentators, which is neat. So, and also.
It adds personality.
Yeah, and
it humanizes the players.
Yeah, and yes.
Which, not saying that they shouldn't be humanized.
No,
but
no, yeah, no, and also the point, and also saying, taking the game seriously. Like, do you think they'll do this in the season? Like, will they have conversations
I
with
remember
them?
they did it during the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Because I remember when they're in the outfield and they're like.
Because no, I mean it would be great
around.
to hear them during an actual game where they're actually competing for the season. Like they do in the NBA, whatever. So it'd be cool to see it, like hear them, oh crap, or like. Obviously curse or whatever. It's kind of get mad at themselves
Like
or
an XFL kind of deal.
Yeah. No, but so yeah, as you said, it would personalize players, so humanize. So yeah, it's great.
You heard it here first. We like it.
I mean, but for the Rangers, we probably wouldn't even be able to understand what they're saying.
Oh, because we're all Dominican.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of hard. Like.
I think we'll be able to hear Corey Kluber just fine.
Yeah.
Moving on. Predictions.
Final
segment of the day.
Yeah. First one, Lakers versus Bucks. Big game tonight. Without LeBron, yeah.
Tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure.
Tomorrow night. Without LeBron. Is he still on leave?
I think he's gonna play.
Okay.
It's a big game.
No, yeah.
I feel like you have to play.
Mm-hmm. So I have the Lakers in that one. Yes and no. Don't in my head. All right. Tyler's got the Bucks, obviously.
Bucks fan.
Yeah. Preseason. Rangers versus Brewers. Obviously. Boys got the Rangers. We're on a 5-game preseason win streak right now.
Once again, I'm taking the Milwaukee team. I'm taking Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Unloyal. Seton Hall versus Creighton. creatine or whatever, Creighton.
Say creatine.
Gus,
Creighton.
Gus has got Seton Hall, and I got Creighton.
I think Miles Powell is going to be a big game changer. And after seeing Creighton against St. John's last Sunday in that blowout,
Right.
I've lost hope.
It's in the bag. Yeah. Number 4, Wisconsin versus Indiana. More NCAA basketball. I was gonna go for the Hoosiers. I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. But Wisconsin is on a what? 8-game win streak.
They're on a nice win streak, and I think they could honestly make a good run in the Big Ten tournament next weekend.
For sure.
During tournament week. So.
And then the last game is soccer.
Atletico versus Sevilla. I'm an Atletico fan.
Yep.
And Jackson doesn't know, so he just took Sevilla.
No, yeah.
I could see Sevilla winning, though. I honestly could.
No, but dude, Gus. Anything else before we leave?
I'm excited to play MLB The Show next week when it comes out.
MLB The Show.
Yeah.
Why is this?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I accidentally clicked on the video. But hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Episode 84. As Gus stated, there's really nothing else to talk about. So, I guess.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Bond, 007.
Do you actually think it's gonna be good?
It's been held off until August or
Why?
September because of the coronavirus, and people don't want to go to theaters to go watch it.
Oh.
Which makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
So
But
that was pretty cool on their part, I guess, to listen to their fans. But I still want to see it. I like Bond.
Bond, James Bond. No.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, Craig. All right, boys. We'll see you.